It was early evening, September 29th of 2009. 11-year-old Jack Rodman noticed his dad looked a little sickly when he picked him up from soccer practice.
He just said he felt sick.
His father, Mark, remembers it all too well.
That was September 29th last year is when that happened, and it really was all about kidney stones. I've had kidney stones for 20 years. I've never had a problem with kidney stones. I've been passing kidney stones, about on average about every year and a half. But so when I picked Jack up right here at the soccer fields here, right when he jumped in the car, this thing just all of a sudden ratcheted itself up to about 8 or 9 on the scale of 1 to 10. And I've had worse before, and so I didn't think it'd be a problem. I decided to just, gut out the pain. I certainly passing out was the last thing on my mind. And I only had about 3 miles to go to pick up my daughter, so she could drive. And so we start driving out of the soccer complex, and we get at the intersection of 126th and Town Road. And I'm going through that roundabout, and I want to head north on Town Road, and all of a sudden I just start breaking out into a sweat instantly, and I'm starting to get nauseous. I had never thought in a million years that I would pass out. I thought I was going to throw up.
I think he was about to pull over on a roundabout, and then he just passed out and hit a curb, and then the steering wheel, the wheel turned. So he drove into a ditch. I guess out of instinct I just grabbed the wheel. His foot was on the accelerator, so it got faster and faster. We went into the ditch, and I just grabbed the wheel and I was turning it. I dodged a couple road signs. I swerved back into the road, then I swerved back onto the other side, and then I went into the cornfield. I came out onto the road again. I scrambled for the keys. I'm not really sure if I turned them or not, but I went back into the cornfield, and then it just came to a slow stop.
Still remember looking up and seeing the corn, and I looked at the dashboard, and I was very disoriented. And then I could just vaguely hear Jack screaming my name. And he was crying, and I looked over at him. I'll never forget this. I said, "Jack, what happened?" And he was crying, and he said, "Dad, you died." And I said, "Jack, I'm not dead." And I gave him a big hug.
Carmel police officer Todd Robbins was the first to respond to the accident.
What amazed me right away was how calm he was. He had tears in his eyes, but the fact that a lot of adults in that type of situation would have been panicking and scared to death.
In soccer, I've learned to make quick decisions in passing and stuff, so I don't know if that helped or not, but that's what I think helped.
Jack's mother, Laura, is grateful for his quick actions.
Glad I have both of them. The thought of what my life would be like if Jack hadn't made that decision is really too much. It is unbelievable how supportive people have been of Jack, and the Red Cross would be an example.
I'm really proud of myself. I didn't know I could do that. I'm really excited for the luncheon, especially because it's the day after my birthday. Yeah, I'm really excited.